So the reason that I keep bringing this up is because this is personal to me. I am a victim of domestic abuse. And this Supreme Court judge, in one sentence, dismissed all that I suffered at the hands of my abuser for 20 years. She humiliated me and made me feel small, not because I did anything wrong, but because I asked to be heard when no one else would advocate for me. There were two standards during this 3-year court process. I was allowed to say and do nothing. My abuser was allowed to harass me in and out of the courthouse. I was told over and over to be calm and patient. My abuser was allowed to threaten me on numerous occasions with no consequences. I was told that if I did anything against what was stated by the court, there would be severe consequences to me by the judge. My abuser was allowed to stand on a bench outside the very courtroom that gave me an order of protection and threaten me, again with no consequences. I was still being abused in the courthouse in front of everyone, yet all that mattered when I asked for help was that I talk in a quiet and polite voice. Every time I asked for these things to be brought to the judge's attention, I was told the court would not allow it. I don't understand why. It was never explained to me why. Instead, I was ignored, belittled, and mocked on a consistent basis by the court officials that were supposed to be advocating for me, the victim. The Supreme Court judge in Orange County, New York was my last resort. I had to go to the courthouse 7 times for that month just to get the form to ask to be heard by the judge. And then before I could even say anything, the judge says, I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. Stop talking. I was humiliated. I found the strength after 20 years to leave my abuser. I found the strength to come forward. I did everything I was told, all to be told by this Supreme Court judge that I don't matter, that as a victim, I am insignificant to her, that my need to just feel safe in this courthouse was somehow offending her. All I wanted was to be heard, for someone to speak for me, to stop his abuse. But I guess that was just too high a standard for the court. And I can't respect that. I won't respect that. Something needs to change, and I will continue to speak until it does. So that's my answer.